Hey guys, Darth Sebious here for Allies Index. I got something rather exciting in the post today, the Warhammer 7th edition rulebook set here, and I just wanted to do a quick video having a little first look at the goodies that I've got. I'm sure I'll be doing Allies Index Unbound with Toxic, talking about rules and stuff more specifically in the week or very soon, so I'm just going to be having a little look at what we've got here. So we'll start off with the rules. Got a lovely bit of artwork of a Dark Elder homunculus there. Looking awesome. The rules, and it's a fairly sizable book. Not crazy amounts of changes to the rules for 6th edition. Obviously, you got the Psychic Phase, the Unbound, Gargantuan monstrous creatures, and super heavies and things now added. There doesn't seem to be much taken away, but like I said, we'll talk about rules more specifically later. But in here we have, takes you through all the standard, the moving, shooting, psychic phase, and all that good stuff. Then we're on to unit types and takes you all through that. So we got the addition of the super heavies and gargantuan flying and monstrous creatures. Through to choosing your army, yes, we start talking about the bound and unbound and detachments, and the Allies Index. That's another thing that's changed a bit. I know some people that were taking Chaos Space Marines and Traitor Guard aren't happy because we can't really do it anymore unless you take Space Marines, use Chaos Space Marine models with Space Marine rules, but then there's nothing for Defiler or Maulers or things like that, so that's a bit of a shame, but that's the Allies Index there. And then talking about the new rules, you've also got the tactical missions as well, and the tactical objectives all in there. Very nice. Taking you through all those, and then all the special rules. Doesn't seem to be a huge amount changing there. Again, with the melee weapons, grenades, and ranged weapons and all that things. Then we've also got the addition of some more scenery and things that are having more of an effect on the battlefield. And there's more expansion on sort of how buildings and entering and all that sort of thing. There's a little bit of change to the manic cover and things give you. And then on to psychic powers, we get through the whole thing with the keeping the Primaris power and getting the extra powers now, and the new demonology, Santic and Malefic psychic powers, which I really look forward to properly giving it a proper read and getting into that. And then there's a fantastic reference section at the back with all the tables and everything that you'd need to go through, and then obviously the index, and it's a lovely little cover there. That's a sizable, decent rulebook. For the whole lot, it's £50 in the UK, and I could see them quite easily charging £50 just for this book. So maybe this is all you wanted, but like there's some other good things in here as well. So yeah, so that's the rules. Next we've got Dark Millennium. Lovely picture of the Hellbrute on the front there. Not quite as thick as the rule book, but still a sizable kind of codex sized book. So again, this could easily, you can imagine them charging £30 or more for this. And this is a wonderful overview of everything, the fluff and the situation in the 41st Millennium, along with some absolutely beautiful art. I was interested to having a look at this, but then when I started flicking through, I'm ridiculously excited. It's kind of one of the main reasons I'm making this video. I just got covered in geek bumps and just loving it. The amount of detail for an overview that you get, it's incredible. It talks about everything from the Imperials, from the Astra Militarum to obviously the Space Marines. We got the Officio Assassinorum in there. I chose a good one to pronounce. And obviously the Imperial Fleet, Navis Nobility, Planetary Governors and Road Traders. So there's a nice amount of detail there. Art is just beautiful in here, it really is. Some incredible stuff. And then yeah, we get an overview of, well, everything. We also talk about worlds and travelling through the Immaterium and the different planetary types that you have. It goes through all those types of things there. Talking about Space Hulks and Exterminatus. It's always very nice. This just look at how beautiful some of this art is. It's just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Talking about the Ecclesiarchy, and so the ages of the Imperium going back in time. But I just cannot get over the beauty of some of this art. It's just amazing. And then we go through the ages from M30 to the present. There's a whole massive timeline, a lot of stuff, lots of pages of that. So a lot of interesting information here. Just another little corking map here, just looking beautiful. More beautiful artwork. I'm sorry, it's all very pretty and it's made me very excited. And yeah, talking about the forces of the Imperium, look at the Space Marines and different chapters, talking about those, go through Republic Asminotarum, and now we get onto Knights, and it goes through each faction, the Sororitas, and gives them a bit of detail on them. It also talks about the Pandorix incursion, Pandorax, and there's a lot of information about everyone involved and things going on with that. A lot of interesting stuff here, and there's just far more than I expected, to be honest. It's an incredible resource for fluff and things. There's a whole Pandorix timeline as well that goes on, and just more beautiful art with Space Marines. It's just, and then we get into talking about Tyranids, Orcs. We've got Necrons, Eldar, Dark Eldar in here. Chaos Space Marines and Demons. It's just a wonderful thing to come with. And like I said, I could easily see them charging £30 or more for this alone. And it's just this. Yeah, this has made my day. This book. It may teach you to suck eggs a certain amount, but it's if you know all the fluff. But there's a lot to delve in here, and if you're going in fresh, if you're coming into 7th edition, by the time you've read this cover to cover, which is something that I will definitely be doing, you'll be entrenched in the fluff and mythology of the 41st Millennium, and that's a beautiful thing. And then lastly, we have the Galay of War, kind of in between the size of the two, I would sort of say. Let's look. So yeah, no, sort of similar size to the Codex, a little bit bigger than the Millennium, but looking smaller than the rules. And this has got some information and pictures on the hobby, a little bit of intro to that. We have the formations and some lovely pictures of the formations that you can take with the new rules. Not the rules in here, obviously, but the new rules for formations, and some lovely detail on some of the things from in there. Yeah, just some lovely artwork of models, basically. And then obviously there's a little bit of advertising and place to go for more information, supplements and codices, and obviously the Black Library books and audiobooks and interactive things and novellas, just making sure you know all the other goodies that you can get. Some lovely stuff of demons there, and with the Chaos Space Marines, and just there's just some lovely stuff, informations, and some lovely images of models. We've got this lovely knight and stuff here, and obviously anyone that's been following Alloys Index knows that I kind of have a very special, very soft spot for the Storm Scions, because they are beautiful models, even though I am a heretic at heart. Talks a bit about painting. So this is the painting and modelling book, essentially. Again, pushing the paints and guides and things that you can get. And then there's a whole load of kind of beautiful models and the old heavy metal type stuff. Talking about apocalypse and apocalyptic armies, and a little show of how crazy and beautiful they can look. And then there is it goes through a gallery of each faction and some of their prettiest and most eye-catching models. Space Wolves here, moving to Xenos, got some orcs there, and it's just some really pretty images of the models. This Eldar, so you get the idea. It's a really nice, bit shiny. There's some really nice images of some Harlequins. Sorry, it's not coming across quite so there, but some really nice stuff. onto Necrons and Tau and Tyranids. And there's a whole big, beautiful spread here. But yeah, this is just crazy, beautiful models, and giving you an idea of what's out there and making you want more of it. But again, you see them charging at least 20 quid for that. This may be the least interesting thing in the whole set, really, because many of us have seen the models and things, but it's still very nice. It's a beautiful book. I don't think if these were separate I would have gone for this, but it's still a very nice thing. But coming with the whole lot, it's wonderful. So there's, yeah, Galaxy of War, pretty models, and an idea of where to go from there. The Dark Millennium, pretty much one stop for all the fluff in the 41st Millennium, as an overview, and just beautiful artwork and a beautiful thing, and obviously the rules there. And I'm just gonna say, for £50 in the standard thing in the UK, all in this folder thing here, I gotta say the quality is just amazing. The amount that you're getting seems to be amazing. I can't wait to play the rules. I can't wait to delve into the rules a bit more. But I just wanted to, yeah. As soon as I look through them, I'm just over the moon. And I hope you guys are excited about 7th edition. And I look forward, talking about some more rules later. I am Darth Sebious for Adder's Index. That's addersindex.com. One-stop place for all things geeky gaming. And if you want to get involved or share things, we're happy to have you submit things or message us about wanting to get involved. And if not, just check us out on YouTube and Tumblr, is where we're kind of mainly based, and Facebook and Twitter. So yeah, and I'll catch you guys later when we'll talk a bit more about 7th edition. But for right now, I'm very excited and can't wait to delve in a bit more. Taddy bye.